Okay. So we will go over old business and new business, and then we will get started on season two. All right. Let me see here. I got a bunch of stuff written down in a bunch of different places. So hang on one second. Do you have anything you want to bring up?
Not that I can think of, but I like that you're like doing this like a PTA meeting.
Parent Teacher Association or
So,
Miss Vampy, your husband yet again has been put in timeout, and we need you to take care of that.
I think it's like before we get on to new business, old business. Anyone old business? No, no old business.
It's like that scene in Adam's Family. Tully, old business is not discussed, or new
New business
business
is not
is not
discussed.
discussed until
Well, next
next quarter. Why you? God.
Anyway, what were we talking about before we went on that rant?
I don't know. New business, old business, your business, my business,
People's business. Got it.
everybody's business. Fuck them all.
No, I don't want to fuck anybody. Alright, let's go.
Are you ready to start the epic journey that is season two?
Yes.
All right. Three, two, one.
Hey everybody, I'm Vampy.
And I am Val.
And this is Grady Meat.
Season two, where we grade stuff on an ever changing meat scale from A, which is like Kobe beef or Wagyu, or this really new poultry that I discovered where the chicken is black, like from feather to bone, and it's $2,500 a plate, all the way down to E, which is absolutely horrible, processed, barely consumable people food. What are we watching tonight, Vampy?
Well, in honor of season two, and just like how we opened up season one,
Mm-hmm.
creepy YouTube videos that I put together for you to see if I can scare you.
I am absolutely excited for this. Now, you've shown me the list. I've only seen two of the things on that list, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
say what they are because we're going to go into those as the episode progresses.
Well, and I kind of didn't want them all to be brand new to you on
Mhm.
purpose because I'd like you not to have complete nightmares tonight.
That's okay. I'll take my melatonin and I'll be out like a light.
It's so honestly, for all that are watching, if
Mhm.
you go ahead and Google or look on YouTube searches and look for the top creepiest YouTube videos, these are them. So a lot of these are very, very well known. They have been on YouTube and around the internet for many a year. So there's nothing that you're going to find in here that's going to be like, oh, Vampy found something brand new. Not this video.
Okay.
Video is to catch Val up on creepy YouTube videos that he didn't know existed.
Well, the reason for that is you go down the YouTube rabbit hole often.
I do.
I, on the other hand, do not. I stay very much at the surface of the holes and I stick to what I know. And very seldom do I go down the rabbit hole. And we have had these conversations before.
Yeah, I am a sucker for like top 10, top 15
Mhm.
scary listicles that are on YouTube. I will literally put on a playlist and just let it play while I'm at work.
Number 7, Burger King, whatever.
Oh no, that Burger King guy is very creepy.
My son and I have watched that guy's videos, and at first I was really annoyed by the way that he was pronouncing things. And my son was like, Dad, that's how he does it though. He does that through everything. And the more I watched, the more I understood. And that was just
Is that top 15s?
yeah.
I watched that
Number
one too.
5.
Yeah, if you go back in their videos, it's a different narrator sometimes because it's a group of friends.
Mhm.
But I agree. I've actually had to turn off a few of the newer ones because I'm like, are you even awake in your own videos? Dude? It's like, number 10. This one comes from blah, 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 blah.
Oh my God.
Almost nasally. And I'm like, I want to watch this. And yet I can't.
Well, before we get started tonight, let's go ahead and give a big shout out to our subscribers. that have stuck with us through season 1.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, absolutely. We are famous in our mother's eyes, in both of our mother's eyes. So there you go. But as of this recording, we are currently at 40 subscribers, and that is 38 more than we ever thought we would get. And I, myself, and I know Vampy will have her own thing to say, but I want to say thank you very much for being subscribed to this channel, and I hope that we have entertained you in such a way that you are anxiously anticipating the start of season 2.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I know when we first started this, we're like, oh, we'll get 10 subscribers. We're just doing this for funsies.
Yeah.
So although it's not grand in the sense of like, oh my God, we're YouTube famous or anything like that, it's kind of fun to have 40 subscribers, even though many of you we know in real life, your friends, your family, but for those that we don't know in real life, we're so happy you're here.
Absolutely.
We get super excited when there's a comment from someone we don't know. We're like, oh my God, someone we don't know.
Do you know who that person is? No, I have no idea who that person is. Well, I don't know who they are either. That must mean that they found us.
It's really exciting when something like that happens.
It absolutely is. We get tickled to death, and Vampy has shown you bare snippets, slivers of our conversations on Messenger, and if you could see the rest, it's usually a lot of that. Hey, did you see?
Did you notice like this video went up 10 views in one day?
Yep. Did you check that out? Did you tell people to watch that? No. Well, then it must be from people actually watching it.
People are actually watching it. So yeah, we already have season 2 and we're already planned out. We're planning season 3 right now. So yeah. You know, as long as people are watching, even if it's just a few of you, we're happy to keep doing this.
Absolutely.
It's freaking fun.
Absolutely. We have a fucking blast doing this. And I know we've said it 100 times before, but this is honestly what Vampy and I were doing when COVID protocol got super restricted and stuff like that. And we were like, and I believe it was you that said, hey, you want to watch a movie this weekend? Sure. What do you want to watch? Well, have you ever seen Repo, the Genetic Opera? No, but I want to. Well, cool. We'll watch it. And that's how it started. And it just kind of went from there. And then thoughts came out and ideas came out. And it was like, well, hey.
Val brought up the idea. It was like, well, we could record this, you know? I'm like, I don't know if people will watch that, but sure, why not? We're doing it anyway.
Sure.
But so really, I'm not vodka Vampy today because I'm out of vodka, but in honor of season 2, I stole some of Enigma's whiskey.
Fantastic.
So here's to the start of season 2. Thank you. And I hope I can get Val to scream like a little girl.
That may happen tonight. I will give you 50-50 on that. There is a 90% chance that I will cover my eyes or look away from the screen. I do not like jump scares at all.
It's kind of nice about the jump scares.
I'm surprised at that, honestly, because you even told me that today.
I'm not saying that there aren't jump scares. I'm just saying there's not a lot of them.
Right on.
I do also want to say to anyone watching this, if you have any really creepy videos that you suggest, drop a link in the comments because I cannot get enough of them.
And she will then show them to me and you will watch me get terrified.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Vampy, without further ado, if you are ready, then I am ready to cut the red tape on this season and get started.
So excited. Okay.
Fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in about 3 seconds with scary YouTube videos. Okay, so for those of you that are coming in brand new to season 2, first off, welcome. We appreciate you very much. We are glad to have you here. And for those of you that have been around since season 1, welcome back. Tonight we're doing things a little bit different. Usually I'm on the Xbox, she's on her computer, but today, since we're doing the scary YouTube videos, she's going to be broadcasting through her computer so I can watch that way.
So spoiler alert, general alert, with how this will be edited, you will see parts of the video. We do not own any of these videos, no copyright claim or anything like that. I'm going to drop links to all of these videos in the description. I'm sure it'll get demonetized anyway, but it's not like we're making money right now.
We're not worried about that right now.
No. So do keep in mind that a few of these will have jump scares. A few of them will be graphic. A few of them will have flashing lights and things like that. So just be warned, since I don't know how this will look when it's edited, any of that could happen on screen at any time.
Right, there you go. So if you guys have, anybody watching this have any trigger warnings or specific triggers or anything like that,
warning.
Be aware now before you get started. And if you think it's going to be something that's going to affect you later, by all means, go ahead and skip this episode. We will not be offended and you will not be traumatized.
Just jump to the reactions, whatever.
Right, fine. Exactly.
So this is going to go a little different. I've got 13 videos.
I'm going to clean my glasses while you're telling me.
No problem. I've got 13 videos. The longest one is 6 minutes. The rest are all around 2 minutes.
6 minutes. I'm kind of curious what that is.
You'll see it. It's an interesting one. I almost didn't want to put it in there because I was trying to keep them to about 2 to 3 minutes, but it's on a lot of the listicles, and I'm like, I've got to put it on.
So how many videos are we watching tonight?
All 13 if we can.
13. Ooh, wow. Did you choose that number specifically?
I did not. I had 10, and then Enigma told me I had to have more.
So Enigma had a hand in this too.
Oh yeah, I was going through them today while he was playing Resident Evil 8, Resident Village, or the Resident Evil Village game.
I will decide whether to thank him or send him hate mail when we're done.
Well, he hasn't seen these. He hates jump scares too.
Oh, well, he should be in this then. Oh, okay. So looking at it right now, the Max Headroom incident with subtitles, I've seen that before, and I've got a lot to say about that. And the other one, I feel fantastic. I've seen that before, and I've got some interesting things to say about that one too.
Yes. So after each video, we'll stop a little bit. We're not really going to. We'll do like a quick rating for each video, but it won't be like that long in depth. We'll talk about that at the end.
Right. Gotcha.
And I think for this grading meet, the rating should be how much it scared you.
Okay.
So I'm going to rate them based off your reactions. You're going to rate them based off how you feel.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'll tell you, my anxiety's a little higher than normal right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not like to be scared. I absolutely fucking hate it. I can't stand it whatsoever. But I am doing this for the sake of doing it because I know that I will enjoy it when it's done. It's like going on a roller coaster. I absolutely hate the start, but once it's over, I'm like, oh, let's do it again.
We're going to eventually make Val play Five Nights at Freddy's just because he hates jump scares, and that's just a jump scare game.
My kids have played that. They love those games to death. I cannot stand. You guys have no idea. I cannot stand jump scares. I hate them.
That's why we're going to make them play it.
I hate them. All right.
Great.
Vampy, whenever you're ready, I am ready. I got my water. Aria's over there if I need her to come over here and soothe me.
I feel like we're pumping this up a little too much.
All right. Well, go ahead. Whenever you're ready, start with whatever.
So this one is just called Creepy Ghost Girl in the Mirror. It's just a 15-second video. No real like sound or anything. So
if this is a jump scare to start me off, I'm gonna be pissed. Go ahead. Go. God damn it! No! You let me know when that's gone.
Oh, that was great. That was better than I actually anticipated. I jumped because you fucking jumped.
Fuck that.
That was the best. All right, I'm actually just gonna let this play because it's on a playlist. I'm just gonna let this choose the order that we go in.
If this is how the rest of the night is gonna go.
Hi everybody, that was a 15-second video and Val's already done.
Right, you want my grade on that for effect on me? A, obviously. That is Wagyu right there. Kobe beef.
I'm gonna give that an A too because that one worked way better than I thought it would, and that one's not even on any of the lists. I just know that one.
I knew what was coming as soon as she turned around and started waving. I was like, nope, fuck that.
All right, this is username 666.
Okay. Is there any backstory you want to give me before we start this? This is 3 minutes and 41 seconds.
Yeah, so this is kind of like how Obey the Walrus is almost like a YouTube urban legend. Same with this. So username 666, the idea or the creepypasta story, so to speak, is that it's a YouTube channel called username 666 that exists. And every time you click into it, it gets weirder.
Does it still exist today?
Well, see, you're going to have to think and see if it even exists at all.
Okay, go ahead. All right. Let's do it.
All right. And I'm going to keep the volume at about this because they get really loud sometimes.
Gotcha. Okay. YouTube.com/666. Oh, this account is suspended.
And the idea is you have to keep refreshing until you get into it.
Oh, I see.
So again, it's kind of like an urban legend creepypasta. Also, guys, I'm a huge fan of creepypastas. If you got a favorite creepypasta, please put the link in below. Love me some creepypastas.
Side note, I love writing prompt on Reddit. So if you have any cool writing prompts that you want me to read, I've got my own favorites that I'll share at a different time.
Now it's changing.
This account is suspended. Oh, wow. Look at that.
All the videos.
Yep. Interesting. This is an old
YouTube, yeah. This is an old one.
Yeah, old Microsoft, old Windows.
Yep.
DDDD.
By the way, it's been a while since I've seen some of these. Now I can't even remember if there's a jump scare in this one or not. I fall for jump scares 100% of the time, by the way.
I do too. I hate them. Oh. Backgrounds are changing now.
I hope no one has trypophobia.
Channel search. No description available. Oh, clicked on the video. Here we go. Edit channel. That's interesting. 13 videos. Under normal circumstances, people, I would not watch any of this. God almighty.
That's why he has a friend like me.
Huh?
That's why you have a friend like me.
That is very true. Hey, Val, check this out. Oh, something happened. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of those weird sites that you would find on the dark web. That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, there's a website, I don't remember what it was, but you could click through it and it was just creepy.
Yeah, just a bunch of odd stuff.
And that was its point. It was someone's project and it was just meant to be creepy.
Yeah.
Apologies for anyone that has trypophobia.
I don't know what that is.
It is the fear and uneasiness of seeing a lot of little circles and holes in one place.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So it's like totally corrupted his computer. Interesting. Can't turn it off, can't nothing. God almighty, that is something else.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Told you I fall for it 100% of the fucking time. 100% of the time, I will fall for fucking jump scares. And by the way, halfway through, I was like, oh, no, now I remember how it ends. I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be fine. Fucking my life. I forgot. I haven't watched that one in like 2 years. I got you too. Don't even.
Okay, so with this, out of the ones we've watched so far, that one actually kind of told a story in a sense.
It was like watching like a short movie.
Watching somebody go through it and then getting all this anxiety and frustration and nervousness and everything else while trying to get away from this. I thought that was really cool. So with that, it didn't really affect me too much. Maybe a little, but I'll definitely give this one a B too. That was really
I'm gonna
cool.
give it a B because I forgot about the little bit of jump scare.
Mhm.
Also, I have a little bit of trypophobia, so my body, I already feel like things are crawling over me.
I am not afraid of little circles. So
No, it's not. It's so weird. It's not a fear, it's so to speak. I mean, for some people it is,
Mhm.
but like seeing things, like if you've ever seen a lotus sea pod together, which has a whole bunch of holes in it, it's this idea where it just feels like this slightly off.
Mhm.
So you get a little creeped out.
It's not supposed to be that way.
Right.
I
it
gotcha.
looks a little wrong, and the fight or flight response
Mhm.
to that is, oh, that's a little weird.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. This is called This Is Nothing. There Is Nothing. I'm sorry.
Dining room or There Is Nothing.
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
No real story to this one. So I'm just gonna play it.
Okay, go ahead. Ooh.
Anthem. See. Red.
I'm just waiting for the jump scare. Like I'm over anticipating it. I do not like that. I'll tell you that right now. Oh.
There is nothing.
Wow. That was incredibly
creepy.
odd.
Yeah. Yep. So that one is on a lot of listicles for anyone watching this.
That was
sometimes. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Yeah, see, it's a little off, isn't it?
So the way that they did that, everything that was something else. I'll go ahead and give that I'll give that a C. It was not as good as username 666, but C to me is middle of the road. And it was odd. It had me confused and it was unsettling.
I'm gonna give that a B just because your reaction of going ew is enough. I like that. I like that.
Okay.
Going off your reaction.
All right.
Anyway, this one's called Agamemnon Counterpart. It does have a little bit of a story, but it will it'll scroll through here.
Okay, so you're not going to give me any backstory before we get started with this?
I don't need to because it's going to give it to you.
Very cool. All right, go ahead.
All right, so Agamemnon.
Ooh, excuse me. All right. Oh, I missed that. Oh, there it is. 2571 will not be the contents of the aforementioned cassette. That's amazing. This is an entirely different recording. Fantastic. What in the fuck? What the hell? There's a whole lot going on in there.
So Agamemnon counterpart, there is a little bit of an urban legend with that one. That screaming that you hear, people say that that's someone actually being murdered.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that. The letter A is obviously very important in that video for some reason. And there was just a whole lot of sensory overload going on in that video.
Yes. A lot of people are like, so
lot.
in 2571, we're all going to be on acid. Cool.
No shit. Okay, so if I were to give that a rating, I think that would be down in the D range. That was just a whole lot of nothing thrown at you at once, and it was just very, very awkward and very strange, but ultimately it did jack shit for me.
Oh yeah. That's, I mean, I agree with that.
Now the one we're about to watch, I know quite a bit about that.
All right. Everybody knows I feel fantastic. You've seen it on lists. And as you can see, if you go to the video, it has this great long mythology about Pygmalion and yada, yada, yada. So,
well, I know that there's a genuine fear that some people have, and I have witnessed this from people that I know, a genuine fear of animatronic devices acting like people. I don't remember the name of the fear. I'll look it up later, but I know that that is legitimate. And a person that I had watched this video with, she was completely unsettled by this video when we watched it with some friends. And
a lot of people get unsettled by this because it's creepy.
Well, she absolutely wanted nothing to do with it, and she wanted it shut off within seconds of it starting. But we sat and we watched through it. It didn't bother me. I mean, it was strange. It was weird.
We're adding it because it's just a well-known creepy.
Right. No, I get that. But what I'm saying is that fear is legitimate, and it was very active in the person that I watched it with.
I feel like I had a sweater like that in the 90s. By the way.
I probably had a sweater like that in the 90s, to be honest. I feel fantastic.
Hey. Anyway, so here's a little sorbet cleanser for Val here.
A little palate cleanser. Let's do this. Yeah.
So here's I feel fantastic.
I'm ready.
Knows it. Here we are.
Let's do it.
I haven't watched this in a while.
Hey. Now I get how this could be really weird. I really do. I get that.
She's very tall.
Yeah, taller than me.
Taller than me, that's for sure.
Yep.
You feel fantastic, hey.
She's saying blah, blah, blah.
I think she's saying run.
Run. It's been a while since I've seen this.
It's still creepy.
Oh, yeah. Yep,
yeah,
run.
Definitely saying run.
Ooh, different pose.
That's her beatnik look.
Just lounging about.
Her beat poet look.
Yeah. All she needs is a cup of coffee. And a soy.
I believe her name's Tara, by the way.
Oh, really? It has a name?
Yeah.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Because people still make videos that are inspired by this.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I believe they gave her the name Tara.
Nothing will ever beat this, though. Oh, you're showing me the whole thing, not just the...
So the urban legend there is that this was made by a serial killer, and that's where the bodies are buried.
Right. And that's absolutely not true.
No, it's not.
No.
This was somebody's art project.
Right. We'll get into that here in a second. Hey, hey, hey.
The song's gonna be stuck in my fucking head. I'm gonna be going to bed tonight and be like, I feel fantastic.
How do you feel, Vampy? I feel fantastic. Hey, hey, hey.
Run, run, run.
So yeah, okay. I've heard and seen that several times, 100 times. And I have girl gets well, I don't know what that was, but
Nothing. Don't look.
okay. But I have heard and seen that several times before. I'm well aware of it. The story that I have heard behind that was just what you said. It's somebody's art project, something that they were very passionate about and created that machine, made it look like a woman, and wrote the music and everything. 1 second. They created the animatronic, wrote the music and all that stuff. The music itself is weird. It's very unsettling. Me as a musician, that music is very chaotic. It makes absolutely no sense.
It's a little jarring to the senses.
It's just up and down, and very fast, and a whole bunch of other stuff mixed in with it. And it, as a musician, me personally, it makes my brain say, turn it off.
Oh yeah. And I definitely made you listen to 2 minutes of it.
Yeah. So because of what I know and my original reaction to that when I watched it before, that definitely gets a B from me.
I think a B is good. It's still, you know what? I've seen it multiple times. It's still unsettling.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right. So is the next video the just past 300,000 mark or whatever it was for money? Because that's kind of scary.
No, it's going to be this one.
Or if
this
you,
is a legitimate commercial that I think was in Germany, maybe.
K-Fee auto commercial. 20 seconds. Okay. All right. Cool. This is one I've never seen before.
Yeah, and it was it's a commercial that got pulled, but it was a legitimate commercial at the time.
Okay, cool.
Ready?
All right, let's do it. No
Sorry,
full screen this time?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy trying to make sure that I didn't deafen myself.
Oh, gotcha.
They're
okay.
So loud on my end. All the videos are like.
Yeah. Well, it's very peaceful. Starts off very nice. And oh, Jesus Christ! God damn you!
Commercial for an energy drink.
Oh, that right there.
And now you know why I took one half of my headphone off, because I'm like, it's gonna scream.
Yeah, I hate those videos. I absolutely, positively, 110%.
And you fell for it.
Fucking hate them.
Oh, you fell for it so badly. Oh,
that's why you put it in the middle of the damn playlist, you brat.
You fell for it perfectly.
God.
Remember in the early 2000s where
yes, I do.
Videos, people would just send them to you in messages.
Yes, I do, and I hated them then.
I'm okay.
Val's gonna need a minute, ladies and gentlemen. My heart is about to explode.
Well, that's why they took the commercial off the air, but
God almighty. All right, so instantly grade A.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful for me.
Shit.
I'm so happy right now.
I am not gonna be happy editing this video. I will tell you that right now.
Ooh, oh, that was so
fuck.
Good.
That sucked.
Oh, that was so good. I'm sorry. I'm okay. That's great.
I am so mad at you right now.
I know. And I'm so happy.
Shit. You lulled me into a false sense of security and showed me all this other shit to get me here, and you knew.
I knew you were gonna fall for that one, and it was beautiful. It was.
Damn it!
Fucking beautiful.
Are there any more like this in the playlist?
No.
Oh, you're a fucking liar.
I mean, a zombie's not going to pop up at you if that's what you're worried
Son of a
about.
bitch. All right, on to the next one.
You sure? You okay?
Fuck. Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this possession?
Oh, get over it.
I'll tell you what, I have not watched The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I've watched The Exorcist once. With my fear of zombies and being eaten alive in a zombie apocalypse, my fear right behind that is possession. Fuck it. Okay. All right.
All right.
So
So now we're going to do the Max Headroom because I want to end with Bedfellows. Max Headroom incidents. So
I know a fair amount of this. So go ahead and tell the story of what you know about your mom when she saw this
Right.
live.
So this is a real event. It really
Mhm.
happened. It's
Yep.
a hacking event, just like the Wyoming incident.
Yep.
Happened in 1987, so I was 3.
Mhm.
And it happened during a broadcast of Doctor Who. So
Mhm.
in the 80s, when in the US, the only way to get Doctor Who was doing WTTW because they would pay to be able to get the videos.
Right.
And WTTW, Channel 11, for those who are in the Chicago area.
Wasn't it
it's a public-
WGN2?
It's not. It's WTTW.
WTTW. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. Gotcha.
It's a channel that is paid for by the viewers. So, you know, those channels where it's like, thanks to viewers.
So
like
is it
you.
public access then?
Sort of, yeah.
Gotcha. In
and it was
Waukegan, Aurora, and whatever. We're
Right.
here for you.
So WTTW was the only channel in the Chicago area that played British shows. So that's how we got Doctor Who, Faulty Towers, Are You Being Served? things like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
So this was just a normal broadcast of Doctor Who. They did it once a week.
When I lived in Michigan, we were not sophisticated enough for British television, so we didn't get any of that.
My mom, being a Doctor Who fan, would watch it religiously. You know, there was no DVR at that time. You couldn't record them.
No, you had to
Um,
you had to be there.
You had to be there. And although I was 3 at the time, I do have a vague memory of when this happened. Not because it was creepy, so it's ingrained in me, but because I remember my mom going, "What the heck's going on?" and trying to like flip back. She thought she hit the channel, like the remote, and changed the channel by accident.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this is a real incident. It's called the Max Headroom incident. If you guys don't know who Max Headroom is, you will kind of see this character and just know that it was a very 80s character. This is someone wearing a Max Headroom mask.
Yeah, Max Headroom was very, very popular in the 80s.
He was almost like an Android virtual reality type person.
He was flash and
computer
pan.
generated.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this.
So yeah, this is real.
Yep.
It's not going to be scary or creepy, but again, just like the Wyoming incident, hackers are never caught.
Very strange. No, and I'll talk about that here in a second.
Yeah. So here we go. For anyone that's never seen it, Max Headroom, and it does have subtitles because
Cool.
it's an old video.
Mhm.
And you could go on YouTube and find a bunch of people talking about
Oh
this.
yeah. Oh yeah. There's some channels that go way in depth into this. Now, see, the thing is whoever did this at that time, they had to have been close to the
So here we are.
broadcast channel.
There's the third doctor.
No,
I believe that's the third doctor.
it's a doctor. He doesn't say frickin', he says fucking.
He's saying fucking, trust me.
See, I think he's just trying to do as much weird shit as he can in the amount of time he has. And then the second part gets even more strange.
It's a good mask, though. I have to.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Jesus.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love it. I love it so much.
Something else.
And then it goes right back to Doctor Who like nothing happened.
Yep. Yep. Something else. Oh, there's an update stating he thinks he knows who did it and has a lot of legitimate points to back him up. If what he's saying is true, perhaps we will see.
We'll take a look at that later. That's cool.
Very cool. Right on.
So yeah, that was the Max Headroom incident. I
Mhm.
totally forgot about the spanking part, but yeah. And you know what? Unlike the Wyoming incident where you can read into it so much,
Mhm.
this one is obviously someone who is just like, let's see if we can fucking get away with this.
Well, I think he had a big issue with the newspaper, one of the newspapers in Chicago too.
Probably.
And he was kind of doing that in some form of, and maybe this is the wrong word, but some form of protest or something like that.
Mhm.
And whoever did it, the people that were involved in this, they had to have been close to the broadcast tower.
It would have to, yeah.
For the television station. I mean, they had to have been right there basically in order to do something like that. So this will always get an A from me. This is one of the most
It's still
fascinating.
creepy.
Yeah, it absolutely is. If you don't know what it is and you don't know what to expect, yeah, it's definitely weird.
Yeah.
But I like you said before, you know, the hacking incidents and things like that, I thoroughly enjoy that shit. And
It's
this
very
is one of the
fascinating.
tops for me.
I guess because in my head, it's like if you're gonna hack it,
Mhm.
use that platform to say something then, not
Mhm.
just be a prank.
Do a
but-
bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
But again, for anyone that wants to learn more about it, you could literally
Mhm.
Google or even go on YouTube, and there are people that go in depth for just this minute and a half.
Wikipedia is even, regardless of what a lot of people say about Wikipedia, it can be a great source for a bunch of different stuff. And they
Right.
go into a lot of information, a wealth of information on that particular topic.
So this last video is called Bedfellows. It's a
Mhm.
short horror movie.
Okay.
And it's an award-winning short horror film, and it's
Mm.
really creepy. Probably one of the best known short horror films, and I really
Okay.
like it, and I just wanted to make you watch it.
Very cool. I am down. Let's do this.
Yeah. All right.
I
So
cannot be as bad as the fucking car commercial.
I'm still so happy that worked out. Anyway, here we go with
Let's
Bedfellows.
do this.
Let's go with Bedfellows.
Do you have to turn it up all the way to scare the shit out of me?
I actually just don't know how soft this is. There we go.
Okay, so this is award winning.
It is.
Oh, damn it. This better not be like Paranormal Activity or anything like that. Anything.
Great. You can't handle Paranormal Activity either? I'm learning new things. Just
I
watch the damn-
cannot.
Watch the movie.
Oh. Here comes Aria.
Danny, can you hand me my phone?
Hmm.
Danny, I swear to God.
Give it a
Hello?
moment.
Hey, Rach, it's Danny. I'm sorry to wake you up, babe. I couldn't sleep, so I took a walk. But I locked myself out. I didn't take my keys.
Jeez. F that.
Give it a minute.
Hello, Rach? You there?
Young lady, do not even do what you are about to do. Ah!
Yes.
Coming. I knew it was coming.
Love it.
Son of a bitch.
I love that short so much.
Sweetheart, I took a walk, but I locked myself out. Can you let me in? Oh, I cannot because I am about to die.
Yeah. I would just been like, then who the fuck am I sleeping next to?
Fuck. In A. Hang on 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Young lady here has been good all night through me acting like a fool that she deserves a treat. And she's sitting there waiting
Hi,
patiently.
Aria.
You ready, spaghetti? There you go. Have a good time.
Oh, come on. I only gave you 3 jump scares. Come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back in about 3 seconds to discuss my emotional stress. All right. So we've got a lot to discuss here.
Well, you didn't give your rating for Bedfellows.
A, because of what it does.
Yep.
Right. So
Guys,
tell me.
I did not put these in any specific order, but my God, it worked.
Tell me why you chose the ones you chose. Tell me that.
Most of them I chose because they're on multiple lists of creepiest YouTube videos.
Okay. I can definitely see that for some of them.
Actually, all of them, aside from that 15-second one that I started us off with, are on listicles already. So
Right.
I did not go deep down the rabbit hole. I know a bunch of you are watching this going like, those are so old. I did not go deep down the rabbit hole for these. These are well-known ones on purpose. I plan to hopefully get another list.
They're obviously not well known enough because I didn't know 90% of them.
I did keep the jump scares to a minimum.
3. That's not a minimum. That's a lot.
Out of 13 videos.
That's too many.
Oh my God, you'll live. You'll live. Oh.
Okay, so shit.
So what was your favorite?
My favorite one, well, the one that definitely got the best reaction out of me was the commercial.
It was, I know. So
But to start it off the way you did with the fucking ghost girl in the fucking mirror, I thought we were done with jump scares after that. And
I unknowingly lulled you into a false sense of security.
I got lulled into a false sense of security, and then the username 666 was strange. I feel fantastic. I've seen before.
Oh, yeah.
The Max Headroom incident I've seen before, but I really enjoy watching that one. The Wisconsin incident, is that right? Wyoming incident. That was definitely interesting. I'd never seen that. What else was there? The end video fucking sucked. That was the worst video on the whole list. Fun factor for the night, I had a blast because I don't let just anybody scare the shit out of me like you did tonight.
I'm glad I could. I'm gonna be so ready for like the comments are gonna be like, really, you're such a pussy. You're such a pussy.
I am a horrible horror movie watcher, but I love horror movies. But I love surface level horror. You know what I mean? Like Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. And you can dive a little bit further, like doing The Green Room or any one of a number of other.
You would like The Green Room. The
Green Room is a great movie. Patrick Stewart's in that movie.
I know, and he's a Nazi.
But the movie is good.
Good movie.
But anyways, I like a lot of surface horror. I like a little bit below the waterline horror. But once you start getting into actual really weird shit, I'm not a big fan of that. But I'm hit and miss with some stuff too. But stuff like this, shit. I can't say it enough. I had a good time. It was a great time. I fucking loved it.
I'm glad because to me, I'm just like, I thought I went easy on you. I was not. I know you don't like jump scares, but I really wasn't expecting you to jump that much.
God, I hate them.
I knew the commercial would get you.
Yeah.
The only way that commercial wouldn't get you is if you had seen it before or remembered.
I am sure I have seen that somewhere before, but like a moron, I fell into the trap of that everybody else did when they saw that damn commercial. Oh, look, nice, beautiful commercial. Cars driving. Wait a minute. Where's the car? Fuck. So All right. So overall, for the night, my grade for Grady meat is definitely an A. So
Well, I have to give myself an A. I'm so proud.
right on. All right.
And like, if anyone here has a creepy video or a favorite like horror movie short, drop the link.
And you want to see me get scared shitless again?
Oh my God, I do.
I'm gonna get you back for this.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna get you.
People, I fall for jump scares like 100% of the time. It's not going to be hard to get.
I'm gonna get you. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what a way to start the fucking second season. What a way. So, to let you know, give you an idea of what we've got coming at you this season. This is a list of movies that Vampy and I chose together. Each of us were allowed, I think, one or two specifically that we wanted, but then the rest were decided by us together.
Right.
But to give you an idea, next week we're going to do Blank Man, and that is going to be with Enigma coming back as our guest. We destroyed him for Battlefield Earth, so now we will.
He's never seen it, and I thought he did.
I love Blank Man. It's one of my favorite movies. I've watched it with the kids, and they fucking love it too. Damon Wayans is top comedic talent to me. Moving on, another movie we're gonna watch is Rock and Rule. I have never heard of that, so that will be a first for me.
It's a Vampy family favorite.
Right on. Okay. Well, all your family favorites have been great movies so far, so I expect this to be on par with Back to the Beach.
You'll like it.
Another movie we're going to do, we're bringing our wonderful friend Amy from Fantasy Fiction Fanatics. We are bringing her back this season. We had so much fun with her last season watching Lady Hawk.
I'm so excited to watch this movie with her.
Yeah, and we talked about it after we were done filming Lady Hawk, and she has never seen Legend before. So we are bringing her in to watch Legend with us, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
That will be. That'll be really cool. She'll like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for her to watch it.
Another movie we're going to do is The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. You want to explain that a little bit?
So for those that don't know me very well, I'm also a silent film fanatic. Mm-hmm. So The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari is, it's touted as the very first horror movie.
Now, I had a conversation with my brother about this the other day, and he thought that Nosferatu was the first horror. And I told him that I didn't think so. I thought The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari came first. Is that right?
You are correct.
Okay.
Yes. Nosferatu did not come first.
Mm-hmm.
It is also responsible for the German Impressionism idea. So if you're a fan of Rob Zombie and know the music video Living Dead Girl, that's based off the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari. If you like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the song The Other Side, that one is based off the Cabinet of Dr. Caligari.
Interesting.
So it was made in 1920.
Wow. Okay.
Nosferatu came out in 1922.
Cool. Okay, so we're going back more than 100 years in film. That's amazing. I'm excited about that one.
And also, what's very interesting about this movie, the actor that plays Cesar is actually he was the inspiration for the Joker.
Really? I've seen pictures of that, so I know what you're talking about.
He was in a movie called The Smiling Man, and when he was in that movie, there's a specific face he did. I'll post a photo of it on our social media eventually. And that was that look was the inspiration for the Joker. That
is fantastic. Well, not to give you guys the list of all of season 2, but just to kind of short up a little bit, we're going to be doing Terror Train. Live Scream. We've got a special guest for Live Scream, your friend Cobra, who's a Twitch streamer. He's coming in.
Streamer.
Yep. And one movie that I am super excited for that I've been begging you to watch with me for a while. And this was my movie of choice that could not be vetoed. Do you know what it is?
Wizards.
Microwave Massacre.
Microwave Massacre. Okay. I thought it was Wizards because we talked about that one a lot too.
I was actually talking to Amy about this the other day, and she asked me why I was so excited about watching this. And I told her, I said, well, I only remember like a total of 3 minutes of the movie from when I was a kid when I saw this peeking around the corner while people were watching it, and you have never seen this before. And before we even had the thought of Grady Meat, I had begged you to watch 2 movies with me, one being Microwave Massacre and the other being The Nail Gun Massacre. And you wouldn't do it for whatever reason, but season 2 came along. I was like, we each get a movie that you can't veto, right? Well, yeah, mine's Microwave Massacre. Damn it, Val.
Oh, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Oh, and
Yeah.
I said that he was in The Smiling Man, or The Laughing Man. I said the name wrong.
You said The Smiling Man.
Smiling Man. That's Creepypasta that I was thinking
Gotcha.
of because I was watching a short on it earlier. He was in The Man Who Laughs.
The Man Who Laughs. Okay.
The main character in that was the inspiration for the Joker.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we want to thank you very much for sticking with us through season 1. Season 2 is starting off with a bang, and you can expect more of the same as the season progresses. Plus, we've got some other things in the fire poking around that we're going to try and give a shot at. We'll see how that goes. And if it works out, then you'll see it when it comes out. But Vampy, before we go, why don't you go ahead and let people know how they can get in touch with us and follow us on social media?
So we are on all the social medias. We are on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Grady Meat. You can also email us at gradymeat@gmail.com. And that's kind of how you get to us. And as always, those links are in the description.
Absolutely. Well, if there is nothing else, Vampy, why don't you go ahead and take us out of here?
As always, thank you for joining us for this helping of Grady Meat. We hope to see you for the next serving. And in case you've forgotten, I'm Vampy.
And I am scared out of my mind, Valdemir.
And this is Grady Meat. You have a good one.